Hey everybody, this is Jim at SP500chart.com. It's about 4:45 on September 3rd, 2013, Tuesday afternoon. Let me read this to you, then we'll get started. The website and the video are for educational purposes only. Nothing stated at the site or in the video is intended to be used as investment advice. I control lines on charts, but you have to draw your own conclusions from your own research and make investment decisions that are suitable for your personal financial situation. I am not a licensed financial professional. I'm just a guy who draws lines on charts. Well, today we had pretty much what I would consider confirmation of where we've got our support and resistance lines drawn, because we came up to our orange line right here on that gap up, and then spent the majority of the day selling down until we reached our bottom teal or turquoise colored line, where we started to bounce. So it's like, if you've been watching these videos over time, you would know that it's just amazing how often it seems that happens. Now, sadly, I cannot tell you if this market is going to make a move up over this orange line, or whether we're going to break down under this turquoise or teal colored line. I just don't know. There's some things that say we're looking kind of bearish. For example, if you take a look at the semiconductor index, SOX, XOXX, it's looking pretty bleak. But, not everything's looking that bleak. And the S&P really isn't looking bleak. It's just looking a little sideways and having lost a little sense of direction. So, how long can we stay in between these two lines? Well, right up until about the end of the day on this coming Friday. So I would expect a move up over this line or a move down under this line to take place in the next, really frankly, the next 2 days. Because, it could happen on Friday, but I just don't see the S&P trading in that tight a range, considering the kind of background noise we're seeing in news. At one point we were looking at this as being a little inverted head and shoulders back here. It really didn't pan out, but we've extended this old neckline, if you will, and you can see that line has provided either resistance, mostly resistance. Looked like it wanted to give some support back here, but today it did give some support. And if it makes you feel any better, this little pattern was very, very minor. It had a target of, from whenever the breakout took place, and this was a false breakout back here. Isn't it funny? It had a target of exactly what we gapped up to this morning. So, interesting stuff. The markets are still, at least the S&P still appears to be in limbo. I do think that we could move up and back test some broken support lines. I also think we could come up and at least get up to the point to where we maybe hit some gap resistance right here where we gap down on the 27th. But right now we stayed between our resistance line and above our support line. So what can you say other than the lines are working, but they're just not giving that big a clue as to which way things are going to break. So all we can do is stay tuned and watch it. And as I mentioned before in the weekend video, if we get a break above this line, then I would expect Let's get back out on this a little bit further. If we get a break above this line, this market could rally on up and backtest this broken neckline right here, up in the 1690s. If we break below this support line, I believe we'll find support around 1600. So there you have it. That's your video for September 3rd, 2013. Basically, this is just a testament to how these lines are still alive and active. And whichever one goes first, we either head up to the 1690s or we head down to the very low 1600s. So we'll keep it short and sweet. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for watching this. And thank you for your support.